Welcome to EMILAC online tutorial. Now let us evaluate this following limit function. Okay, and this number one, it said the limit of sine 2x over x as x tends to 0. Number two, limit of sine 3x over 5x as x tends to 0, and limit of sine a x over sine bx as x tends to 0. Now let us recall some of the theorem probably that we'll be making use of. Here we have limit of sine x over x as x tends to 0 equals to 1. Now limit of sine x as x tends to 0 equals to 1. Same thing as cos and tan. Okay, now if that's true, now let us start with number one. Here number one, and we have limit of sine 2x over x as x tends to 0. Now looking at this, here you have sine x over x all equals to 0. Now this is 0. Now, and here we have sine 2x. Now what we just need to simplify or to resolve here is to have sine 2x over 2x, which correspond to this, where our x now will now be 2x. Okay, now how do we do this? In this case, now what we just need to do is multiply both sides now by let me see now multiply both sides, both the numerator and the denominator, by 2 and 2. Alright, so this will give us, so here you have 2 times sine 2x all over 2x. Okay, and if you look at this, if it tends to solve this function, we also arrive at this. Okay, so we now have the limit of sine 2x all over 2x as x tends to 0. So at this point here you have 2. Now the whole of this function, which is similar to this, where our x will be acting as 2x, so it will be equals to 1 equals to 2 times 1, would that be equals to what? 2. Alright, for number 2, here we have the limit of sine 3x all over 5x as x tends to what? 0. Now in this case, we are having sine 3x. We're having sine 3x all over 5x. So what we have to solve, or probably try to get here now, is sine 3x over 3x. Alright, and how do we do this? You can just, let's say, limit, that will be 3 all over 5 times sine 3x all over 5x as x tends to what? 0. Now if you, this should be 3x, okay, now if you tend to solve this function here, 3 divided by 3 to be eliminated, and we're left with what? 5x. It will give us down back to this, right? Alright, so to this point now, we can say here, let's come down here, we have 3 over 5, then limit of sine 3x all over 3x as x tends to what? 0. Now take note that this function here equals to 1, where our x is 3x. So here we have 3 all over 5 times 1, which will give us what? 3 over what? 5. Alright, final answer. Then number 3. Now there we have sine ax all over what? Sine bx. Now to solve this, we will tend to ask ourselves that how do we resolve this to have the same term as, like we have something like this, sine ax all over ax and sine bx all over bx. Now the best way I think is that we align with us here will now be, the first one here will be sine ax all over ax okay, times ax, okay, then all over sine bx, let me just drop bx here, times bx times bx, okay. Now with this, as x tends towards 0, now with this expression can also give us this expression, because when we eliminate ax and ax, we arrive at sine ax, and when we eliminate bx and bx, we arrive back as what? Sine bx. Alright, so let us bring this. So we have here ax all over bx. Now limit of sine ax all over a. Now since it's division, so we can actually it'll be sine bx all over bx. Now in this case, x will eliminate x, and the whole of this function according to this rule is 1, and the whole of this function according to this rule is also 1. So here you have a all over b times 1 over 1, which will give us what? A all over b. Final answer. Alright, if you love what I've just done, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and ensure you click on the notification button to be notified of all my videos. Thank you and God bless you.